Welcome to story time. Let's sing our happy song. Well, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Well, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Now if you're happy and you know it, show a smile. Ah, you're beautiful. If you're happy and you know it, show a smile. Ah, you're terrific. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, show a smile. Say cheese. Now if you're happy and you know it, turn around. Whee! If you're happy and you know it, turn around. Whee! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, turn around. Whee! Now if you're happy and you know it, sit right down. If you're happy and you know it, sit right down. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, sit right down and give yourself a hand. Our first book is Spike's Best Nest, written by Tony Maddox. One morning, Spike woke up feeling really grumpy. He looked around and sighed. I'm bored with this old nest. It's time I found somewhere better to live. He went to tell Wise Owl. I want to find a new place to live, he said, so I won't feel so grumpy. Why not come and live with me? Said Wise Owl. Spike was delighted. What a good idea, he said. That evening, Spike settled down to sleep in Wise Owl's nest. Just as he closed his eyes, he heard, "Too-wit, too-hoo, too-wit, too-hoo." He looked out to see Wise Owl singing to the moon. I'll never get any sleep here, he groaned. Feeling very tired, Spike set off early next morning to find somewhere new to live. At the farmyard, Mother Hen said, "Stay with me in the hen house." But Spike wasn't very happy when she left him to babysit her eggs. "Hey, come live with us, Spike," said Freddy Field Mouse, and he pointed to the ragged scarecrow that stood in the big cornfield. But Freddy had a very large family. He went to the grassy hill where the rabbits played. "Come and share your burrow, Spike," they said. But when Spike peered into the rabbit burrow, he saw it was much too dark and gloomy. The day was almost over when he met the 3 green frogs. "Come with us, Spike," they croaked. "We know just the place for your new nest." They took him to their pond and pointed to the lily pads. "Choose any one you like," they said. When nighttime came, Spike sat shivering on a lily pad. It was cold and dark, and he felt very miserable. Around him, the frogs slept soundly. He thought about his old nest and how warm and cozy it had been. He knew there was only one thing to do. Later that night, Wise Owl flew by Spike's old nest. He was surprised to see someone asleep there. When he looked closer, he saw it was Spike. When Spike woke up the next morning, he didn't feel grumpy anymore. His nest was the best nest after all, and he sang the happiest song he knew. The end. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo, I love you. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo, I love you. I love you. I love you. It's Floras Surprise by Debbie Glory. Flora's family loved their garden. Nora planted a huge amaryllis. Cora planted 20 pink tulips. Be careful, Flora, said her sisters. Sam planted lettuce. Tom planted sunflowers. And Max sprinkled alfalfa seeds on a wet towel. Don't touch, Flora, said her brothers. Why don't you grow something? Said Flora's dad. Some pretty flowers, said Flora's mom. Flora planted a small brick. I'm growing a house, said Flora. Your brick won't grow as quickly as my alfalfa sprouts, said Max. Or as well as my lettuce, said Sam. Or as tall as my sunflowers, said Tom. It's not a brick, it's a house, said Flora. Up sprang Cora's tulips, and Nora's amaryllis grew and grew and grew. How's your brick, Flora? Asked Nora and Cora. It's not a brick, it's a house, muttered Flora. Well, every night for a week, they ate Sam's lettuce with a garnish of Max's sprouts. How's your brick, Flora? Asked Tom. It's not a brick, it's a house, sniffed Flora. Nora's amaryllis burst open and Cora's tulips were beautiful. Flora poked at her house hopefully. Flora put her house outside beside Tom's spectacular sunflowers, but still, nothing happened. I think your brick is dead, said Sam. It's not a brick, wailed Flora. It's a house! Well, winter came and snow fell. Nothing grew, inside or out. Then one day, spring came back and Flora's family emerged from their burrow. Look, yelled Flora, my house! For Flora's brick had grown into a perfect house. The end. All right, boys and girls, until we meet again, help me with our closing song. Now is the time to say goodbye. Look how fast the time did fly. Our time is up, so we must say goodbye, goodbye for today. Ho, 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 it's time to go. He, wave like me. Now is the time to say goodbye. So pick up your things and off you fly. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time.